Marijuana news and cannabis-related activities have dominated the entire month of February, and as we head into March, the momentum continues. Welcome back to Michelle's Medicinal Marijuana, everyone, and thank you for watching. I am very pleased to report that President Barack Obama has complied with one of his campaign promises to no longer raid medical dispensaries in the 13 states that are legal. And in my eyes, this is one of the best promises he could have kept. And I also see the momentum continuing with other medicinal patients in the remaining states to strive for decriminalization, legalization, and the right to use medicinal cannabis. A California state assemblyman wants to legalize, tax it, and regulate it in order to help the deficit that's growing in California. Hats off to you. Congratulations. And I hope that this happens, because right now in Canada, our politicians have gone backwards and not forwards. New laws are being implemented by the Conservative government to start deterring gang warfare that's been happening recently in the Lower Mainland of British Columbia. Sadly, there has been many deaths, and some of the cause, yes, is due to illegal drug activity, which does involve cannabis. It is time to look at legalization. It is time that we become responsible. Ex-leaders of Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico have all suggested it's time to legalize cannabis. They have seen the destructive effects on their people. Last year alone, 6,000 Mexicans died in drug-related crimes. This must stop. And I implore all of you to get involved with your communities. Talk to your leaders. Talk to your officials. Start writing letters. There are so many websites and so many different organizations that can help you get involved. You just need the courage to do it. And I know it takes a lot of courage. And I will say this, I'm very disappointed in Michael Phelps. Reason being, Bonggate, okay? This is a roar. I think that if he would have admitted to using cannabis medicinally that day, for let me see, the aches and pains that go along with a gold-winning medalist, maybe we'd be in a different situation now. Maybe he could have influenced some of the people around him to not drop his endorsements and not drop some of the engagements that he was supposed to be at. One here in Vancouver, as a matter of fact. But life goes on, and the rest of us all have to stand up for marijuana legalization and the medicinal and recreational responsible use of it. It's imperative that we do this. Yes, there are harms associated with cannabis use, just like there are harms associated with alcohol, tobacco, food, any addiction. And cannabis is a choice, okay? Cannabis is a personal choice. Some it does well for, some it doesn't. It is your own personal decision to use it. And I myself have benefited, my whole life has benefited from cannabis use. It has helped me with my Crohn's disease, and now with my struggle with cancer over the past 6 months. It has helped to alleviate a lot of the nerve damage and pain I've been experiencing from the radical neck dissection surgery that I did have 3 months ago. I want you all to know it's very difficult, and I do understand, to come out of the closet and talk about cannabis in your community. But it needs to be done. People have to understand they cannot be afraid of it. Prohibition has to end, and I know we all can work together to do that. A couple new magazines have come out recently. Of course, the new Treating Yourself, New High Times, New Weed World. I also still have my medicinal cannabis education packages available. They have been flying off my shelf and helping so many people get a legal medical marijuana exemption in Canada. Thank you all for watching. Continue the fight. And if there is anything that I can do to assist you, you know how to reach me.